Chanel Dyer, a new British champion. What a fantastic performance.
First ever Four Nations champ, and we're from England, come on.
Talk us through the fight, dominant throughout.
Yeah, I knew coming into this fight, she says she was standing with me. I knew she's for a lot of good people, so I know that she was going to come in to bring the fight. Everyone's been hyping this fight from day one. You can see why, amazing fight. And kind of knew it was going to be a 3-round war. I always prepared for a 3-round war. And she brought it to me as well. Technique-wise, I don't think I was at my best. I say that every performance, you can always improve. Even from yesterday up until the KO, I thought my performance was shit. Even today, I know there's a lot of things I can improve with. But I got the win. That's the end of the name of the game. It's all amateur, so I'm going to look back in this and celebrate the win, of course, but 100% improve from this win. She's a game opponent. She said she will stand with me. She stood. We traded shots, put on the performance for everyone, and yeah, it was amazing.
This was the fight everyone was talking about as well. Were you surprised with how it went?
Never, because I always prepare, as I said, as 3-1 war. I kind of predicted it last night. I said this fight will go on 100% further, because she got a finish in her fight, I got a finish as well. So we was kind of on that hype, and we were both in the finals. She travelled on from Ireland, knew who I was, I knew who she was. She wanted this win, and I wanted this win as well. So I know she will fight to the end. I probably could have finished it a couple of times, but I don't think I went to that second or third phases, kind of because of my breathing in a way. And but yeah, it'll get better. We'll just improve in it, and I got the win. That's the best thing at the end of the day.
With what you just said about you both knowing who each other were before the fight actually happened, before the tournament happened, how much more does that mean to you?
I think that's amazing, because I kind of build up my reputation. She kind of built up her reputation in Ireland, and that's why we're in the Four Nations. We're fighting the best fighters. So coming into this organisation, we know who we're going to fight. We're going to fight the best people. So we're in the finals. She's going to obviously be an amazing opponent. I'm obviously going to be an amazing opponent, and we put on an amazing fight. So yeah, that shows just from this fight how high the stakes of the Four Nations and the MMA amateur scene in the UK in general. To have this type of high level fight and we're still amateur, that's amazing.
How did it feel fighting 2 days in a row as well?
I loved it. Because obviously, like, for a fight, especially after a win, if you fight, straight after a fight, you're like, oh, you just want to get back in the cage. And that was me yesterday. I was like, why can't I just fight tonight? But I don't have to wait 3 months for a fight. I can fight the next day. Even my teammate Yas, he lost yesterday. He don't have to wait another 3 months to redeem himself. He can redeem himself today. So I think that's amazing. I've racked up 2 fights, 2 wins. My record goes to 8-3 now. That's amazing, just in two scraps.
Congratulations. Anyone else finally you'd like to thank for being here this weekend, and your team, etc.?
Yeah, 100%. Shout out to all my sponsors. You can see them, especially QR Unit, provide security there, being helping me along my way, getting me prepared to fight as the best I can be. Shout out Team Underground, Steve, my coach, giving up his weekend to come corner me and run around with me. Shout out Barry Boxing, working my hands, great fight camp. He couldn't be here today, but shout out to him. Shout out the Mosey Academy, yeah, all my teammates, and my friend Federica, aka Barry, from coming here, supporting me yesterday. And yeah, shout out to all my supporters and fans. I'm really grateful for it.
And the new, congratulations, Chanel. Summer, you are now a British champion. 2 wins in 2 days. Instant reaction, how are you feeling right now?
Amazing. I'm so overwhelmed. I was so nervous all weekend, if I'm honest. I don't know why it was, but I think it's because there's 2 fights back to back. I was a bit pretty nervous about that, but yeah, I'm just buzzing now, yeah.
And your opponent, Lisa Zimmo, is really tough as well. What was she like in there?
So strong. She was so much stronger than I thought she'd be. In the clinch, she was just, yeah, she was able to hold me in positions I didn't think she would be, but yeah, I thought she was going to, when I took it to the ground, she was quite strong there. I thought she was going to turn me over, but yeah, luckily we got the win, but yeah, she is just a lot stronger than I thought she'd be, yeah.
What are the next steps for you now as British champion? What do you want to do now?
I think I've got another title fight in September for Almighty Fighting, and I think after that we'll see if I go pro or whatever, but yeah, got one more fight in September and then hopefully another fight at the end of December maybe, but yeah, looking forward to that.
Maybe compete for England again?
Maybe compete for England, yeah, because they've got the Euros and the Worlds coming up, so yeah, that's potentially on my radar as well.
Congratulations. Tommy Horseman, we have a new British champion. How are you feeling after a pretty dominant performance, I guess?
Yeah man, good. My foot was killing though, I hurt it in the last fight, but it's alright.
You're gonna take a rest for a while, let it heal, etc.
No, man, back to training tomorrow morning. You get me? That's what makes us champs.
Are you gonna be celebrating tonight? What's on your radar?
I'll probably just grab some food. That's about it. I don't drink or nothing, so just grab some food and chill out with my guys. But yeah, it's good, man. Good experience.
You happy?
Yeah, man.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm glad. I don't read the interviews. You get me, but so.
We'll look back on this in a while, and you'll be further down your career. You would have done plenty by then. But how are you feeling? You're gonna get a trophy, a gold trophy as well. That must be special for you, of course.
Yeah, man. It's only my third fight, so I'm pretty pleased. But keep improving, keep getting better. You get me.
And lastly, just being able to represent your country at like a young age in the amateurs, like, must mean something to you.
Yeah, like I only found out last week. You get me, so and I found out I was representing England. So yeah, it's good to represent my country. All of that, put my city on the map.
You'll be wanting to compete in EMA tournaments and IMAF tournaments in the future. You want to compete in IMAF tournaments and EMA tournaments in the future?
Yeah, defo. I'm there. Yeah, man.
Take gold there as well.
Take all the gold. Coming for everyone.
Message to the rest of the people, your weight division.
Just watching it. That's all I'm saying. Just keep watching.
Jack the Ripper and new British champion. How you feeling?
Feeling great, mate. Think I deserve every ounce of it. 2 dominating performance. I'd just like to thank all my team at Fearless MMA. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. You got me to the position I am. Emma Board, giving me this platform. The honour to the sport. And now, you see that performance, bantamweights. I'd be shitting yourself.
You're meant to come to these tournaments and learn from other fighters in the good competition. You haven't done much learning because you've dominated both fights.
Yeah, I've dominated. However, I went to the decision twice, which is a massive experience for me. Get the round timing, and I'm going to be coming back bigger and stronger. Trust me.
How are you feeling right now, bro? With that victory?
Feeling excellent. I couldn't have went either way. I took about 1 or 2 shots. All tournament, faith, no marks. Fresh, ready to go again in 3 weeks on Almighty.
Did you expect a bit tougher overall? Because they were 2 really good performances. Not much to show from your opponents.
I nullify them. That's what I do. I nullify people. So tell anyone come and try it and they'll get nullified.
Okay. Jack Dunleavy, you told me yesterday you wanted to grapple in your first fight. To show Kane Darcy here today that you can grapple. I think you showed that.
Yeah. I'm an all-round MMA fighter. I'm not just a striker. I'm not a wrestler. I'm not a striker. I'm not a jiu-jitsu practitioner. I'm an all-round MMA fighter. I'm one of the best amateurs in the country.
2 submissions though, and talk us through that one there. Very quickly done, well executed again.
Yeah, both of them have been very quickly. I've won the whole tournament. I've won this whole tournament, and I've not even fought altogether longer than 2 minutes. I'm the next best thing.
How much confidence has that given you? Literally, however long that was, a few minutes over 2 days. That must give you a lot of confidence going forward in the amateurs.
Yeah, it gives me loads of confidence. I'm quite confident anyway in my ability. I know just how good I am. But when you do stuff like that, it just proves to myself that what I think is true. Thank you.
Doing it for Team England as well against good competition, that must mean so much more because you're actually against high level opposition here.
Yeah. This just shows I'm not picking and choosing my fights. I'm 5-0 now. I've not chose one of my fights. My first fight was against the 3 times British champion wrestler when I was 17. My second fight was some lad from Wales. My third fight was against Charlie Barmer, a well-renowned amateur. He's great everywhere. And then I got an anaconda yesterday and an anaconda today. And when I was fighting today and yesterday, I didn't know who I was fighting until I turned up. So I don't pick my fights.
And the new.
Yeah. And the new champ.
Do you want to shout out sponsors quickly? Yeah.
Just like to shout out all my sponsors. We've got S&R Resin, made by Ray Patternell. We've got Renunciable Rhymes. That's me head coach Phil Turner, my other head coach Dean Garner. Bale and Wood Flooring, Clean Pristine, Cleaning, Good to Go Recovery, Electrolyte Drinks, Bliss Recruitment. And then you've also got the Concordia Clinic. Just like to say thanks. Without you, I couldn't do all this.
Here you are, British champion here today. Best of luck going forward.
Yeah, thanks mate, appreciate that.
Jordan Coco Allen, bronze medal for yourself, bronze trophy. Win first day, a loss second, but you finishing on a high note. How happy are you with that third performance? It was one of the most dominant performances we've seen so far. There was a 30-26 in there as well.
Yeah, well, mate, honestly, smashed it first fight, very confident. Jordan Little, very good fight against him. I knew it was close coming in. Split decision, could have gone either way. I was happy, but then I knew 10 minutes after the fight, switch it on because you've got the bronze fight next. It's not finished. You've got to keep going, you've got to wake up because the next fight might be even harder. He didn't have a fight on Friday. He had a fight on. He didn't have a fight Friday. He had a fight Saturday. Lost. Fought for the bronze. He was fresher than me. That was his second fight. He had a bit more coming into it. I knew his game. I executed mine, mate. And you know what? Like I said before, that's how you get paid right there, brother. You know what I mean? That's it. Good things, mate. I feel really good. It's an honour. I'm very proud to have took bronze. The event has been amazing. I want to say thank you to all the Emma staff, all the English martial arts, Irish, Scottish, Welsh, because guys, we've came here to show our sport, we've brung it, we bought the action, bought the fights, and guess what? MMA is here to stay, and now everyone here knows it's here to stay because of us guys. That's it, man.
I couldn't agree more with you. What you said a moment ago, you had to switch it on as soon as the fight was over yesterday. That's a real athlete's mentality to be able to do that.
Yeah, I've got to do it, man. This is my dad, this is Luigi, this is my dad. This is my dad, he'd done everything for me.
I'm so proud of him, so proud.
Between him and my mum, I wouldn't be here, man, to do everything. House, clothes, food, everything, man. Team Coco, the gym, fourth dimension, squad jiu-jitsu, Wayne, Libbo, all my family, all my friends, all my gyms. Teddy Stringer, he came here, performed with me, lost his first fight, this one's for us. All the boys, everyone involved, I thank you all, love you all so much. We go again, man, I want a busy end to the year. Let's get it, man.
One more, how are you feeling as his dad? How much do you feel now?
I'm just so proud, no other words, man. He's been working so hard. He deserves everything he gets. And we've only just started.
That's it.
So much.
We've only just started.
That's it, man. Like I said, we've only just started, so onwards and upwards, brother.
Reece Vicarage, congratulations, third place. How are you feeling?
Feel brilliant. It's been a long weekend, so today it was extra hard to get up, fight again, and go 3 hard rounds with a very solid guy, one of my own countrymen as well. So I fought no but countrymen all weekend. So it's been tough because us English are tough.
What do you make of it overall? How much have you learned from this tournament this weekend?
Oh, so much. Like that cage has been so hard to fight in. Like I'm a long distance fighter, a striker, in an 18-foot cage at 6'6". It was hard to get me range, but it just turned to a wrestling match. I think everybody had the same memo: wrestle, and it's just been a weekend of wrestling really, with strikes.
I know you mentioned fighting a lot of Englishmen here this weekend, but what does it mean to walk out, have that flag on your back, fight for England here at the Amateur Four Nations?
Oh, brilliant. Like, even though it was Englishmen, we're all competitive, and it was nice to fight other Englishmen, but it'd be nice next time to have a few more other countrymen, and maybe an 8-man tournament like it should have been. It'd have been a lot better, but it's tough in that 18-foot cage.
What's next for you then?
I think I'm going to fight on Almighty in August. I picked up a loss yesterday, so I want to get ahead one more time. But yeah, I enjoyed the experience. I will definitely be back for more.
Jack Henshaw walking away with a bronze. Just tell us how you're feeling after a victory here, second from last bout of the whole tournament.
Really good. I'm happy with my performance. After yesterday losing my armbar in the first and having some performances where I couldn't really show who I was happy that I went all 3 rounds, got the finish and showed everything that I was made of. You know, my striking, my wrestling and my grappling game. Like, I'm a well-rounded fighter and I want to show people what I'm capable of, and I think I did, yeah.
No better way to end the tournament for yourself.
Oh, mate, buzzing. I'm going to get some food now. I've been dieting for a while. So yeah, I'm going to say, mate, I'm happy. I'm over the moon.
Would you like to fight in IMAF tournaments in the future now that you've had this kind of higher level experience?
Yeah, well, I'll happy go at it again. Like, this style of tournament, making weight every day, the experience, meeting all the other fighters. Yeah, I'll do it again, 100%.
What's next for you?
I've got nothing booked at the moment, but I'd like to get another fight in this year. I know the Europeans are happening and the Worlds, so if England MMA would like to get me on the team, I would happily accept, yeah. So anything, any fight, anyone, I'm down.
Brilliant, thank you so much. Good luck with whatever's next. Joe Leigh here, English Mixed Martial Arts Association. Dan Hardy is joining me. We've only got one fight to go. Just a quick recap, what a fantastic weekend it's been. You've had a couple of guys out from the gym yourself. First Four Nations, it's been good.
It's been amazing. It's been amazing. The standard's been really high. You know, like every single team has brought someone to the table that has really pushed everybody else. And, you know, we've had some real standouts. Of course, Chanel Dyer's looked great. Jordan Little really impressed me. A lot of these guys, you know, they've come here, they've realised the standard and where they're competing at, and everybody's shine. And the fact that this has gone so well, the crowd have been around us, sponsors on board, you know, pay-per-view as well. We couldn't be any happier with this.
A quick shout out to the guys in your gym as well.
So I've had two guys fighting. I had Thomas Owen, who's taken silver at lightweight, and then Jack Henschel, who's just taken third at featherweight. Both really talented guys. It's opened their eyes, it's given them an idea of where they need to be next time around. And what we need to do as Emma now is to get more of these events going on, because the turnout, the atmosphere, the feedback from these guys, you know, just the Irish team, they were like, we've got a one year's worth of experience in this weekend alone. Normally they'd have to fight 3 fights over a year, they've got 3 fights in a weekend. It's perfect. We need more of this.
One more, just a shout out to all the athletes, amateur athletes in particular. Why should they join Four Nations tournaments? Why should they compete for their particular country?
Well, the most difficult thing for an MMA fighter is to get experience. Like most of the time, if you fight an amateur or pro, you get one fight and then you wait 3 months, you get another fight. With this, you come and you fight international competition at a very high level under a qualified, sanctioned, governing body that are going to look after them and make sure everything's all right. Everything, you know, all the medicals are done, all the testing's done, the weigh-ins are correct, hands are wrapped well. I mean, you know, if you want experience as an amateur combat athlete, you've got to be involved in this. Anybody around the world, get involved in IMAF. It's brilliant. And for the Four Nations, for all 4 teams, England, Ireland, Scotland and Wales, you know, thank you to all of you for what you've done. Everyone's brought a great team. It's been a fantastic atmosphere, and we'll see you at the next one.
Featherweight, Jake Stark is with me now. You've just closed off the Four Nations, inaugural Four Nations tournament with a win. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm glad I came away with at least one win this weekend. I lost on Friday. Had a bit of a mardy yesterday, but I've come back today, just wanted to have fun, and that's what I've done.
What did you make of your performance? Talk us through it today.
It were a little bit scrappy. I don't know if it was with me being last or not. I felt a bit sluggish and tired, but I thought I transitioned well in bits when I could have done better. But all I'm bothered about is, mate, I've come home with a win. I've no else I can ask for, really.
And representing your country as well, what did it mean to you to walk out with a different staff at times, different coaches, etc.? How was that whole experience for you?
It was good. When I first started this sport, I never thought I'd be able to represent my country. It weren't a thing when I started. So to be able to be invited to be in the very first Four Nations, I'm very honoured. I'm quite honoured.
Okay, Molly McCann joining me. Just quick recap of the whole Four Nations tournament, the inaugural first one ever. What's your message, overall kind of reaction?
It was amazing. I got to see some amazing talent from all the Four Nations. I feel as if every single fighter, man and woman, left everything they could for their country and for their club when they got in there. I feel like the level of fight IQ surpassed what I thought they was going to be able to bring. And I just seen loads of people overcome real adverse moments. And even if they lost yesterday or lost Friday, they came back and they still won today. So it's nice to see everyone's took something positive. It's nice to see a competition run so well, ran really smooth, and yeah, I'm really proud of everyone who's took part.
What was your experience as a coach?
As a coach, it was nice to coach fighters whose gyms I may not see eye to eye with, and still get in there, be professional, and those fighters listen to what I say and me give them the best that I had. It was good to see that when I trust my instincts, they work. Not just as a fighter, but also as a coach. When I gave instruction and the fighter took them, they tended to win, or positive moments would come from the fight. And I don't know, learning to be public property, it's really hard to be in this position, do you know what I mean? Like, trying to balance this whole weekend's been really tough for me, but again, another lesson learned.